Hi guys, so I am here with an update. I am currently 7.5 weeks out from my show. It's getting chilly here in Columbus, Ohio. Things are going really well. I feel like fall is coming. Summer, this was probably one of the best summers of my life. And it's just been a really blessed and a really good year. Still feeling good in this prep. Energy has been a little bit lower. Overall, I've been a little under the weather the past couple of days, but all in all, can't complain. Life's good. Business is good. Work is good. Training is pretty good. So just rolling into show time, and so a lot to be excited about. But just as a little mini vlog or a little sit down talk, Katie's Kitchen Chats. I recently made an Instagram live video talking about macros and flexible dieting. So I thought I would just share my thoughts here, since Instagram Live only lasts for, I think it's like 24 hours. But if you're interested in kind of keeping up with my prep, I am over on Instagram, KatieN100 and PowerFit Performance. And then I'm also on Facebook. It's under KatieN just on Facebook as well, my athlete page. So I post updates, I post some recipes. And so try to keep you guys updated almost every single day there. Here is a little bit more infrequent, so if you want to keep up on what's day to day over there, then that would be a good place to head over to. But macros, so as many of you guys know, you probably know, I'm sure probably don't want me to talk about macros anymore, but because I feel like it's a topic that's just driven into the ground recently in the past couple years. It's, flexible dieting, if it's your macros, counting macros, weighing out your food, etc. So obviously I do that, and I've followed a flexible diet ever since, it's been since 2012 or so. But my philosophy surrounding flexible dieting has definitely evolved over these several years. And so the reason that I would say I probably don't do if it fits your macros videos anymore, I don't really like those. I don't even like talking about my macros specifically. I like sharing recipes with the macros and, being more macro friendly. In other words, lower calorie or healthier, using, having more fiber, having more nutrients, specific recipes. That is what I am passionate about. I'm passionate about healthy eating, healthy living, it being more of a lifestyle than fitting crap into your diet. And so that's where I've really evolved. So in terms of macros, I think each person goes through different phases. So it might start in your flexible dieting phase. When you first learn about flexible dieting, you're like, oh my gosh, I can eat ice cream, I can eat, pizza, and I don't gain weight because if I count it into my macros, like, that's gonna work. And it's like, yeah, you can absolutely do that. But I think at the same time, we have to be responsible adults. So if you go out to eat and you think about the nutritional content of food, obviously something that has vegetables and has vitamins and minerals and lean meat is going to be more healthy for you, or it's going to be healthier than something like a piece of pizza and a protein shake. It just, matter of fact, there's more nutrients, there's more fiber there. It's just, overall, a piece of salmon is much healthier than a complete cookie and a protein shake. So, or, a piece of salmon and vegetables and potatoes are going to be a healthier option. And so, there's nothing wrong with fitting in something that you enjoy into your diet. And I believe that if you limit yourself in terms of you can't have a certain food, then that only essentially makes you want to crave it, or you crave it more because you can't have it. But at the same time, a lot of times I see flexible dieting go to a complete extreme, and usually the answer can be found in the middle. So you see flexible dieters who fit Pop-Tarts, not popcorn, though popcorn's fine. I mean, whatever, you can fit that into your diet too. But Pop-Tarts 3 times a day or ice cream 3 times a day, unless your calories are close to, 5,000 or 4,000 and you have this crazy amount, I would not suggest allocating 4 Pop-Tarts a day into your diet, or 5 Pop-Tarts. Because overall, the nutrient content of a Pop-Tart is not very high, and the ingredients are not nearly as high quality as something that is, natural and closer to what comes out of the ground, I guess you could say. So overall, I'd say that my perspective has changed in terms of how I think about food, because I think about health first. And so I would encourage a lot of you guys to think about, how do you think about food? Like, are you just thinking about a number? Or are you thinking about fueling your life and fueling your bodily functions? Fats are so important for hormone production. My skin has never been better because I'm focusing on healthy fats more than I ever have before, and I'm focusing on getting my vitamins and my nutrients, and especially when your calories are lower, you have to do that. Now, I'm not saying that it's bad to fit in a burger into your diet or a piece of pizza or anything like that, but we also have to be responsible adults and make sure that we are taking care of ourselves. Our bodies are our temple, and we need to make sure that we are giving it healthy food and energy that is going to last us, and not just being kind of a rebel and saying, well, I can fit in 4 pieces of pizza in my diet, haha, I'm better than you because you're a clean eater and you suck. Like, let's stop these wars between clean eaters and flexible dieters. They're not mutually exclusive. You can still eat clean and count macros, which I'd say I fall more into that category right now when I'm in prep, because my macros are lower. Now in the off season, I do fit in ice cream more frequently and treats, but I realize, I think flexible dieting, taking it to that extreme, is maybe an important phase, or at least it was for me, because it taught me that you can eat those things, and overall your daily macronutrient intake is what matters, but at the same time you need to be responsible and pull back a little bit. So for me, I feel best when I don't eat sugar, alcohol, so all these fillers and crap that you sometimes find in food, it's not gonna lend to feeling the best that you can. I really avoid Halo Top. I avoid those diet ice creams because they just leave me feeling kind of bloated and blah. If they make you feel good, that's totally fine. But at the same time, think about, are you getting your vegetables in every single day? Are you getting fruits? Are you getting lean meats? Are you getting your full amino acid profile? Are you getting just vitamin A and potassium and beta carotene? Like, are you getting those things in your diet? And if you're not, I'd refocus your diet around that. But there also has to be something said about fiber and keeping that below a certain level. So, if you're exceeding 80 grams of fiber per day, you're probably going to feel like crap all the time. So if your calories are really high, then that's when you do have to add in those more dense sources of fat and put honey on things, because that adds carbs. Add coconut oil to things. It's easy to get fats in without a lot of volume too, if your calories are very high. And so balancing that out, so it's really different for every single person, and that's why I don't believe in the black and white type perspective, because depending on your macros, depending on your activity levels, depending on your goals, it's going to vary. But I think as flexible dieters, we need to take more responsibility and stop throwing stones at clean eaters, and stop starting these wars, and realizing that everyone's different. Everyone needs something different in their life, and at different phases in my flexible dieting journey, I've had different perspectives, and you have to respect the perspectives of other people while also educating them if you have gone through those phases. So for me, that's just what I want to share with you guys. I'm not thinking, oh my gosh, I'm superior because I don't eat Pop-Tarts or whatever, even though some people think they're superior because they eat Pop-Tarts. Anyways, I have been in every single phase, but I just want to share with you guys what I've learned through my own journey and kind of the perspective I've had. My skin's never been better. My nails have never been so long. These are my real nails. Just by focusing more on health and my diet. My hair's never been thicker and longer in prep before. And so I just hope that it can be an encouragement to you guys. And if you want to hear more on this topic, let me know. But just a perspective I've had recently, and you know, health is so important, and don't take it for granted. Our bodies are our temple, and I think we should treat them well, and we should really respect them. And also taking into account too stress that you let into your life, and setting boundaries with other people. And it's really about a holistic lifestyle as opposed to just counting numbers and doing your cardio and lifting weights. So it's more of a lifestyle, and it's more of a big picture perspective, and your spiritual health is so important as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little Katie's Kitchen vlog, and I will be back soon with another one. Let me know what you guys think in terms of like topics that you want me to talk about, because these are pretty easy for me to do just here in my kitchen if I have about 10 minutes of free time. So I will talk to you guys soon. Hope you have a wonderful week.